Good morning everybody, just setting the drone up. It is early, it's probably about 6:30. I'm out here on the golf course, so we're going to be shooting a video for them. Not going to be shooting any particular stuff this morning, but we're just going to grab some photos because it is pretty damn nice. Plans for the day, I think I'm smoking fish, going to try and get a dive in, and yeah. Yeah!
Right, here's the plan for the day. It's about 8 AM. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to smoke some fish. I've got it all right here. A lot of this, I got this Kawai and a drummer last night, which was a little bit of a desperate sort of attempt to fill the smoker. This is all the kingy parts from a month ago when I got that 25 kilo one, which I really wanted to get rid of because it's been sitting in the freezer for a month now. So I'm going to smoke all this up today, and then I think I'm going to go diving after that. And try and shoot some images. I'll shoot some drone stuff sort of throughout the day probably because it's actually really nice out there. So we'll get down there. Beautiful! Right, here's the smoker. She's taken a bit of a tumble in the last storm because it's all rusting away. We're going to build a new wooden box, but we're going to get this standing again and set up. Quarter to 9, that was lit. I'm really not sure how long this is going to take. Quite a while. We're talking 4 or 5 hours probably at least. So time to get settled in. Right, I believe we're at about the 4-hour mark now, which is probably the first time that we may actually be able to pull some out. So what I'm going to do is open this up carefully because she's getting pretty rickety, and have a look. Right, this is the first stuff. We're at about the 5-hour mark, which is kind of the getting impatient, just want it to end mark. Definitely not as good as what it was fresh, but I knew that, so we should be too far away. Alrighty ho, dive over. I'm just going to empty the smoker out now and get out of here. How's this for a fish head? Right, here's my big stash of fish. Just got to go through this quickly. Ideally with the kingfish there, I don't want to freeze it again because it's been living in the freezer for a month, and you can definitely tell it's still really good, but it's definitely not as good fresh. Obviously there's a kahawai and there's a drummer there that I got yesterday that I will probably freeze, I think, and that can go in there, and basically the whole rest, because it stays in the fridge for flipping ages perfectly, so we'll just sort of package it up and sort it, and some will go in the freezer, most will go in the fridge. Right, cleanup's done, everything's finished. I'm just sorting out the camera from today. That's pretty much it. As I mentioned before, Dad's coming to stay, so he's going to be here very, very soon. Fish is sorted, everything is done. It's about 5 o'clock or somewhere around there. Beautiful day. The plans tomorrow are, I think, one of my subscribers is actually going to come for a bit of a snorkel around, and she's a she, so that'll be interesting. I'm really not quite sure what else is going on. Anyway, I'm Sam Price. I will see you at the beach.